What do we really mean when we call a place empty? Fewer people? Sure. But sometimes empty means untouched, undiscovered, untold. Today, we're taking you inside what top 5 emptiest states in the US. But this isn't a list of forgotten places. These are high spaces with secrets. Places where the quiet speaks louder than the noise. If you've ever thought about starting over, vanishing from the chaos, or just understanding the corners of America no one talks about, this is for you. North Dakota. The land that moves in silence. You can drive for hours across North Dakota and barely see a soul. Small towns with population signs under 300. Flat land, frozen winters, endless sky. But this place isn't dead, it's just efficient. Fargo and Bismarck are growing quietly. Oil and gas money fuels a steady economy. Infrastructure is strong. Jobs, surprisingly solid. What makes North Dakota unique isn't just the space, it's the calm. You'll find communities where doors stay unlocked and people still wave when they pass you on a 2-lane road. It's not a place for people chasing speed, but if you want stillness, safety, and space to think, it delivers. Wyoming, where the land still wins. The least populated state in the country. You could drive through entire counties and see more elk than people. But Wyoming doesn't chase population. It defends space. Mountains that punch into the clouds. Ranches the size of small countries. Sky so wide it makes your problems feel small. There's no state income tax, low regulation. And yes, Jackson Hole is home to more billionaires than most cities, but they blend in. They came here to disappear, not to be seen. Wyoming offers a lifestyle most Americans have forgotten. Own your land, mind your business, know your neighbors, or don't. The choice is yours. Vermont, where quiet is a culture. Vermont isn't remote because it has to be. It chooses to be. Tucked between New York and New Hampshire, it feels like stepping into a slower timeline. The towns are small, the pace is slow, the values are deep. Vermont is fiercely local. They protect their land, their food, and their communities. Big box stores are rare, farms still matter, people still talk at the post office. And then there's the silence, full, sometimes uncomfortable. Writers love it here. So do off-gridders and thinkers, because Vermont gives you room to hear your own voice. Some people can't handle that. Others come and never leave. 2. Alaska, America's final frontier. Alaska isn't just big, it's unbelievably big. You can fit Texas, California, and Montana inside it and still have room left over. But most of it completely untouched. There are towns you can't drive to, communities powered by generators, schools with 5 kids, winters so dark and long they force you to know who you are. But the trade-off, majestic silence, glaciers bigger than cities, wilderness that rewires your sense of scale. Alaska doesn't just offer freedom, it demands responsibility. You don't just live in Alaska, you learn it, and those who stay, they wouldn't trade it for anything. 1. Montana. The quiet before the storm. Montana sits at a crossroads. Half of it still feels like 100 years ago. Dirt roads, tiny diners, big skies. But the other half is heating up fast. Cities like Bozeman and Missoula are exploding with new people, new businesses, and big money. Tech workers, artists, remote professionals. Everyone's looking for space. And they're landing here. But go east, and it's still wild, still quiet. Towns without traffic lights. Land that stretches past the horizon. You'll meet people who've lived on the same land for generations. And people who just arrived, looking to reinvent their lives. Montana isn't just empty, it's evolving fast. The question is, how long will the quiet last?